Mother Earth with gratitude. We don't treat, we just take everything for granted. So, yeah. Okay, Jesse.
I want to tell you a story about it, if that's okay. I had a dream about this about 5 days ago when I had this dream. It was our creator, our creator. He told me it's time to wake up the people. It's time to wake up our First Nations people. Because he showed me our world can't hold anymore. Our world can't hold. We all have to stand together as one nation. Everybody. It can't be one person doing it all. It has to be everybody to walk with me. To walk. Our First Nations has to walk and dance. Because that's our way of healing Mother Earth. We are the light of, you have the light to ask. You have the light to listen. You have the light to ask them to help heal Mother Earth. We have the strength. We have to do it all as one nation. Thank you very much. So we're going to start, I always start, this is the medicine wheel here, what we have here.
So we have the 4 elements.
As he was going into the village, 10 men who had leprosy met him. They stood at a distance and called out in a loud voice, "Jesus, Master, have pity on us."
When he saw them, he said, "Go show yourselves to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed.
One of them, when he saw he was healed, came back, praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. And he was a Samaritan.
Jesus asked, "Were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner?" Then he said to him, "Rise and go. Your faith has made you well."
So we see that there are 10 people who were healed, and 1 came back, and the other 9, you wonder where they went, you know? And I think about how they were part of the town, they belonged there, they lived there for all their lives. So we can imagine, you know, they're healed, and they couldn't be around their family for so long, and they had to. What's the first thing you want to do? You want to run to your family, right? Maybe they wanted a bath. They hadn't had baths in how many years, you know, with leprosy, and they headed straight for the bathhouse. I mean, we don't know what happened to the 9, but we do know what happened to the 1. And the 1 came and just, you know, praised Jesus and thanked Jesus. And we go through life with so much around us. You know, we are so fortunate. None of us can say that we've never had a friend, right? No one can say, "I've never had a friend." No one can say, "I've never been loved." Really, seriously. Like, I used to walk around this world saying, "I have never been loved," you know? And then my mentor said to me, "What are you talking about? That's impossible. You would not have made it this far if you weren't loved." You know? And so I was like, well, okay, maybe it wasn't the right kind. Or something. It wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what I wanted. Yeah. And but you know, the thing is, like, he really brought that to my mind, and I thought, I've got to think. Really change my thinking. And so I prayed and I asked to be, let me see, God, let me see the love that I received. Where was it in my childhood? And so, you know, about 3 weeks later, thinking really hard, this is how ungrateful I was. I went to him and I said, I have a memory. I have a memory of my mom standing on a ladder and putting up Christmas decorations. And I know, like, she's measuring it, like, it has to be perfect. Why does it have to be perfect? It has to be perfect because she loved us. She wanted us to have a beautiful Christmas. And, you know, she would start saving, right, September, she'd start getting ready for Christmas for us. It was so important for her because in residential school, Christmas was the most painful time for her. She wanted to make sure we had a really good Christmas and made the whole house light up. And he said, okay, he said, supersize it. Supersize that picture of your mother decorating and grow it big, so big that everything you look at and think about now is going to be coming to that. Keep going to that. And pretty soon, I started to see things that other ways of love coming to me, other ways of care coming to me, that matched that picture of my mom hanging. Wow. And so then I could say, wow, I was loved and I am loved today. And that whole change from ingratitude, that whole change from, you know, the world and its people owe me, you know, and you just can't get what I'm supposed to get out of this world, that kind of thing, to, you know, it's like when you feel like that, and then somebody gives you something, it's almost like you have an empty bottom, like a cup that's broken at the bottom, and you try to pour in this love and this care, and it just comes out, it just pours out of the bottom, and then, you know, it's just, that's why you can honestly say, I could honestly say, I have never been loved, because I have this broken bottom. And so I'm not holding on to it, I'm not holding on to that love. So suddenly, when I saw that, it healed the bottom of the cup. So that then, anytime I saw something coming, I could see it, and it was there. It was there. And then, pretty soon, you know, it's like overflowed, and it just went all over the place. So you just can't, you know, you can't hold it. It's supposed to flow all over, and that's the thing about God's generous, abundant love, is that it just flows and flows and flows, and it's never ending. And even unto death, you know, no matter what, like, we think, well, you know, what's going to happen if I let go of this or let go of that? That's kind of a letting go, you know, like it's a death of the way you used to be. Say, if you're an alcohol, or is the best example I can think of, and you think about letting go of alcohol, you know, and then you think, what's going to happen to me? I'm going to die, you know, like there's not going to be anything left of me. What am I going to do with my life? That's all I do, you know. And then, but that part of you dies. You know, you die to alcohol, and there is life after alcohol. And, you know, it's amazing how much life comes after that. Any kind of thing. Can you imagine this, guys? And then I want to go back. I want to go back to the place where I was healed. Why? So I can share it with others. You know, so I had to go back to that place of sickness that I was at, that place of pain that I was at. And I had to experience how much God is there, and how healing it is to have God there. And then I have to find others who are in that pain. I have to find others who are in that same suffering. And I have to go to them and say, hey, guess what? It's real. God is real. And it's wonderful. God is good. And so, you know, that's how we keep it alive. We keep it alive by continually passing it on. Just pass it. Keep on passing on this gratitude. All my relations.
There, is it good? There, is it good? Not a lot of room on the table. Not a lot of room on the table.
Oh
There, is it good? Not a lot of room on the table. Not a lot of room on the table.